Now let's talk about Saudi Arabia. This nation has come a long way from hosting talks between Ukraine and Russia to end the war to actually having good ties with two foes, China and the Americans. Saudi Arabia has come a long way, not only on the global arena, but also in the Arab fold. Now, in the next story, we tell you why is this nation Donald Trump's top pick for the region. Listen in.
Saudi Arabia is redefining its space, making its presence felt in the global arena. Last year, the Biden administration named Riyadh its key defense partner. It made the country eligible to purchase more sophisticated U.S. weapons and technology. This year, the new Trump administration chose it as the host for the U.S.-Russia talks on ending the 3-year Ukraine war. Saudi Arabia has brokered prisoner exchanges in the Ukraine war. As recently as 12 February, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and Russia's Sovereign Wealth Fund chief, Kirill Dmitriev, were in talks to negotiate the release of U.S. teacher Mark Fogel from a Russian prison. Washington Special Envoy Steve Witkoff later credited Saudi Crown Prince for Fogel's return.
Meet with on the ground. Who did you work with on the ground in Russia in helping secure the release of Mr. Fogel?
Well, there's a gentleman from Russia. His name is Kirill, and he had a lot to do with this. And he was important. He was an important interlocutor, bridging the two sides, and so I would point that out. But I would also say that His Highness Mohammed bin Salman from Saudi Arabia, he was instrumental as well. He has a very strong friendship with President Trump, and behind the scenes he was encouraging and pushing and looking for the right result, and it was helpful. It really was.
When U.S. President Donald Trump took seat in the Oval Office for his second term, the Saudi Crown Prince was first on his dial list. In their January 22nd call, the Saudi Crown Prince reportedly pledged $600 billion in U.S. investments over 4 years. Saudi Arabia was also one of Donald Trump's first foreign visit destinations during his 2017 presidency. A USA Today report said Trump earned up to $160 million from foreign business ventures while in office, with a significant portion linked to Saudi Arabia in 2023. The world's leading exporter of crude oil maintains close relations with Russia on energy policy while promising hundreds of millions of dollars in humanitarian aid to Ukraine. Riyadh has made it clear that they would follow what they perceive as their interests first and foremost, a move that aligns with the transactional nature of U.S. President Donald Trump's foreign policy. This is reflected in Saudi's strategic ties with China. Not only does Riyadh export crude oil to Beijing, Saudi Arabia also signed MOUs with 6 Chinese financial institutions for investments worth $50 billion. With its own region, Saudi Arabia's entry into the spotlight comes after the oil-rich nation watched its smaller neighbor, Qatar, mediated a hard-won yet fragile Gaza truce. Riyadh is also hosting Arab nations who are discussing the response to Trump's proposal for a U.S. takeover of Gaza and the forced displacement of over 2 million people.